Halloween and smack 'em a gob. I came up with this idea seriously right now. I thought, hey, let me put up a Halloween video and talk about some spooky stuff I went through. And all of it, I'm telling you right now, it's true. I'm not making none of this up, okay? And you saw, for those that have seen it, earlier today I put up a track-by-track donation from Dark Side of the Moon versus Roger Waters' Dark Side of the Moon, a new one. That was scary as hell too. So if you want to get spooked out after this, go watch that. Anyway, all right, here's my Halloween stories. I have two, all right? My first one, this is all true story. I was either 15 or 16. I think I was 15. And I'm laying in bed, right? And all of a sudden, you know that feeling you get when your arm falls asleep? Well, I started to feel it all over my body. I mean, tingling hard. I was like, oh, it hurt like hell, man. And I tried to get out of bed. It was a mission, but I did it, right? And I'm going to the door. And when I get on the doorknob, I can't open it. My hand's all sleepy, my whole body's sleepy. I can't open it as much as I can. I try, right? I turn around and I see myself laying on the bed. I swear this is true. I'm not making none of this up. I was like, whoa. I had like an out-of-body experience, I guess. I don't believe in none of this stuff, but it happened, okay? All right, that's my first story. Oh, and may I add, the next day, like I didn't go to sleep. When I woke up after that next night, my body started tingling again. I didn't go to sleep. I remember that was a late shift night. And then, yeah, I fell asleep at school. Nothing was bad. And then everything was fine after that. Though I did have sleep paralysis like 10 years ago or so. But, yeah, that was scary as hell too. All right, here's my second story. I lived in a condominium that I bought from a lady that her sister lived in that condominium and she passed away in the condominium. And the government was coming down on the sister, so, you know, she was desperate to sell it, and I got it for a real good price. A condominium on Miami Beach, by the way. It ain't cheap. I got it cheap, right? This was back in 1990, it was like 98, 97, 98. I think it was 98. I moved into this condominium. I lived there for like 20 years, right? But when I moved in there, the first thing was like a couple months after living there. I don't see no ghost or nothing, right? I hire a guy to work in my bathroom. You know, there was a couple things that needed fixing in my bathroom, and I wanted the little cabinet taken out and put a new one. I hired somebody for that, right? Family member, actually. And he's working, and then he comes to me, and he says, I'm sorry, I can't. What do you mean? I can't finish the job. You're going to have to find somebody else because some ghost just scared the hell out of me in the room. He saw an old lady, the ghost, right? And I'm like, what the hell are you talking? I never saw any ghost, and I've been living there for months already. So then, fast forward to, I don't know, a year or two later with nothing happening. The only thing I can tell you that was strange was sometimes I would smell hairspray coming out of, there was a little closet that held the central air unit. Sometimes I would smell hairspray coming out of that. I know that was strange, but not strange enough, right? But I could, just to tell you, there was one weird thing. All right, fast forward a few years later, my guitar player stayed at my place, and he slept on the couch in the living room. I'm in the bedroom. He calls me, I don't know, 3, 4 in the morning. Ralph. He saw her. She walked right across where he was. It was facing like the dining room and the kitchen. He saw the ghost go into the dining room and the kitchen, right? Mind you, I don't see anything. I never see anything. All I did was smell hairspray. But this is where it gets real, right? 2 things happened that were bizarre. One, I'm laying in bed watching TV, and I hear something fall in front of the TV. So I run over there, and it was a roll-on deodorant on the floor. What the hell? I know for a fact that I didn't bring no roll-on deodorant and put it in front of my TV. That was bizarre. That came from the bathroom, all right? One thing. And still I was kind of like, well, I don't believe in ghosts, but damn, this is weird, right? And here's the finale. The finale, I was sleeping. And as I recall, my arm was like over the bed. Was it this arm? No, it was this arm. So I'm laying like this with the arm kind of over the bed, and I get woken up to this sound. And I felt a sting in my hand at the same time. I was woken up and I was like, what the hell? My hand was slapped, okay? Come on. I still don't believe in ghosts, but come on. And I felt the sting when it happened. So there's my Halloween stories, everybody. I know, it's an idea that just popped in my head. I go, hey, let me talk about these couple freaky things that happened to me in my life. I know everybody has freaky things happen to them. Hey, I know people out there that believe in ghosts, you know? And that's cool and all. I mean, I should. Was slapped by one. All right, before I go, I want to play you guys a song that has never, ever been released. There was a band down here called Necromaniac, and I love them. They're my buddies. And one of my favorite songs they would play was a song called Tables Have Turned, because it's got this Black Sabbath feel to it. And then they started bringing me up on stage, and I would sing it as a duet with their singer. Well, anyway, when they were recording their album that was never released, I went to put vocals on Tables Have Turned, and what I ended up doing was I sang the full song, and then they were going to cut it up and bring in Paul to do his vocals, and, you know, it would have been a duet type thing. But they gave me the song after I was done recording it. This is a raw version of it, non-mixed, non-mastered, and it's just me singing the whole thing. I don't think Paul ever got around to recording his vocals. I got to ask him that next time. I don't think there is a version of me and him doing a duet in the studio. So this is it. There's a song called Tables Have Turned, and it's also a spooky song about witches and stuff that makes it more appropriate for Halloween. So everybody out there, please have yourself a safe Halloween, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell. Leave your comments below about Halloween and what crazy stuff happened to you in your life that was spooky. I would love to read it. And stay frosty. Listen to the song I'm about to play for you because it sounds like Black Sabbath. Happy Halloween, schmack-a-macabre.